published 0800 EDT, 8 October 2017 updated 0806 EDT, 8 October 2017. 2 years have passed since Jurgen Klopp took over from Brendan Rodgers as Liverpool manager, and for many supporters of the Anfield club, so much has changed, but so much feels the same. Gone are Luis Suarez, Raheem Sterling and cliches about character, but concerns over the Reds' defensive stability and title credentials remain. Liverpool were 10th in the table when the German ended his sabbatical to take the reins at Anfield. Jurgen Klopp has a worse win percentage than Brendan Rodgers enjoyed in his first 2 years. The German ended his sabbatical to take over as Liverpool manager on October 8, 2015. Klopp replaced Brendan Rodgers, but the Northern Irishman enjoyed a better start as boss. Within 2 years, he has led them back to the Champions League and replaced their SAS front line with his own trio of Mohamed Salah, Roberto, Firmino and Sadio main. The charismatic coach immediately breathed new life into a club that had began to stagnate under Rodgers. But with the club still plagued by soft goals and shoddy finishing, the feel-good factor Klopp generated has been tested in recent weeks. He remains immensely popular with large sections of the club's fan base, but the former Borussia Dortmund coach actually has, by many metrics, enjoyed a worse start to life on Merseyside than his predecessor. During his first 2 years in charge, Klopp has won 35 of his first 68 Premier League games in charge, 51.47%, while Rodgers had enjoyed 42 wins in his first 76 matches, 55.26%. Rodgers won 42 of his first 76 league matches, 55.26%, while Klopp's win rate is 51.47. Rodgers also tasted defeat in a lower proportion of league matches in the first 2 years of his tenure, 19.74% versus 20.59%. As such, the Northern Irishman averaged 1.91 points per game, compared to the 1.82 Klopp has managed. The Northern Irishman sides did concede an average of 1.22 goals a game, marginally more than the current side 1.21. But at the other end of the pitch, his teams enjoyed clear superiority over Klopp's crop. Suarez and company averaged an incredible 2.26 goals a game, while profligacy in front of goal has seen Klopp's side score average a still impressive 1.96. And the remarkable scoring records of both Rodgers and Klopp's sides appear even more impressive when compared with those of other recent Reds bosses. Under Rafa Benitez, Liverpool scored and conceded far fewer goals than under Klopp in his first 2 seasons in sole charge. Gerard Houllier won fewer than half of his league games in their first couple of seasons under Rafa Benitez, a manager famed for 2 holding midfielders and tight defensive units. Liverpool netted an average of 1.43 goals a game, while Gerard Houlier's Reds managed marginally better at 1.56. During Benitez's early years, however, the Reds were far more solid at the back, conceding around a third fewer goals than under both Klopp and Rodgers, 0.87 goals a game. The Spaniard did, however, lose more than a quarter of his first 76 games, 26.32%. Houllier, meanwhile, enjoyed the least successful start of all 4. After taking sole charge of the club, he won fewer than half of his first 64 games, 46.88%, lost nearly a third, 29.69%, and averaged just 1.64 points a game.